Good afternoon. Welcome to our Flower Garden Tarot, Scorpio Sagittarius. 2021, we're in it. Yesterday was like 21. Anyways, 21 is like a 1 in tarot, right? So it's beginnings. It's the ace. It's the aces. It's like 2020 was just like right. It was like a 10 of swords. It's like a 10 of wands. It's like, holy fuckaroni. Everything kind of like one thing after another, 10 of wands. One thing after another. And, already I'm picking this up for you guys. So I've been studying the runes. I just got back from a 6-click walk. And it's about 20 below with the wind today. So, anyway, just thought I'd share that. So I've been studying the runes, and I thought into 2021, like I'd finally bring them into my practice. And I'm finding already that they're adding just this wonderful sense of depth to the information. Also, I'm going to primarily stick with the astrological signs, and including the cusps, right? A lot of people don't do the cusps. I'm a cusp. And you can check into the moon rising, sun rising, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. It can be confusing for cusps, and I feel like I wanted to be more specific with these. So I went and pulled your runes already. And we have a whole, story here going on. So, we have a reverse, Uras. It's supposed to be like this. Or, not supposed to be upright, it's like this. Reverse is like this. Uras is strength. All kinds of strength. I'm not going to go into it because yours is reverse. Which says that you have really been having a hard time. That you have been feeling very weak. That you have been feeling uprooted. Spirit's telling me that many of you, what you thought you knew wasn't what you thought. And you've been left floundering and weak. And really, really not in a good place overall. Maybe some health issues. Maybe a broken heart. Maybe, a relationship breakup. Maybe a loss of job. Different thing. Whatever. You're not in a good place. You're not strong. You haven't been strong in 2020. Maybe you've been physically ill. Maybe you've been sick with corona or other things. People have been getting sick from other things too. Cancer. So it just says cancer and heart for somebody who's listening. But things are starting to look up already, I think. Because here we have Fehu. Fehu is the rune that's signs of hope. Prosperity is coming. Followed right away by Reho, which is kind of like the Chariot tarot card. Reho is a rune that indicates that things are turning around. That, Reho tells me, along with these other two, especially a reverse Uras, is that you needed to have... nobody wants to have a hard time and a season of weakness. Spirit just said season of weakness. But in the season of weakness, we learn what we need to learn. The things drop off of us that we no longer need. We learn about the people in our life, and those that are there for us are still with us, and those that are gone are gone. Spirit just said for a lot of you, mostly gone. So Reho is get ready, buckle up. And really buckle up, because Ingvaz is the last ring that I pulled. The thing for you. I don't even pull these, like I have a process, but so Ingvaz is like the progression here is really perfect. Ingvaz is suddenly, you've had a hard time. Okay, now you've got an opportunity. Now you have this sense that things are going to start coming in fast, right? And Ingvaz is, boom, this is your moment. This is your time. It's a burst of power. All of a sudden, where you didn't feel healthy and weak, suddenly you feel stronger than you've ever felt. To know your strength, you have to know what it means to be weak. All of a sudden, there's new projects coming in, new relationships coming in. It seemed like maybe you lost everything all at once. It's like, fuck, everything happens all at once. But guess what? Vice versa, too. When it comes in, it all comes in at once. Scorpio Sagittarius, I just feel like 2021 now is a season of blessing. A season of blessing. Like, you made it. Like, you've been walking uphill, and all of a sudden you're going down, It's good. It's good. Or you've been climbing through the valley. You've been put in a dark valley, and you've been climbing and sliding down, and finally you're making some ground, right? And then finally, right, you get over to the end, and you lay on your belly on the grass, right, and catch your breath. But you can feel the sun rising, and Ingvaz is you turn over, and you look up, and there's the sun, and you look over, and there's the kingdom that is yours. Okay? All right, Spirit, what's going on? What have you got to tell us? What has been going on up till now? Tell us about Scorpio Sagittarius. I think of these cards. The cards have been moody with me. Is this Scorpio Sagittarius? I'll do 3 more. And if nothing comes out, then these aren't the cards. 1. Oops, there we go. Yeah. What was going on? No matter what you tried, it didn't work out. I don't usually take reversals, but this one screamed reversal. Right? A reverse Uriz, sorry. Trying to balance everything. Trying to keep things balanced. Trying to make it work. Struggling, like I said, in a valley, trying to climb up, right? Okay. Can we get some clarification on this? Spirit? Okay. Like, these ones are stubborn. Whoa, okay. Holy. And there we go. The Chariot. Just like Reho. Things are coming in. Do-do-do-do. Tlunt, 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 tlunt. Things are coming in. Like, my question was, what's been going on up to this point for Scorpio Sagittarius? So, really, you've been flying against the wind, right? So, and then I get like the 8 of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. And I just want to see if that's what's been the cause of the problem, or what you're moving to. Can you tell us, Spirit, about this Knight of Swords energy? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay. So I think you're running from this. Look at this. What Spirit drew my attention to was the, what do you call this? The time. Time is running out on this. You've been working really hard to make it work. You've been really hard to keep this tower going, but it has fallen. It has fallen or is falling. So you've been just trying to juggle this, right? Like trying to make it work. Trying to make it work. Trying to make it work. And finally, you know, you got all these balls in the air, and then finally you got to let them drop because your arms are so tired. So in my head, it's like what's coming in the Six of Cups. This is resonating with the Scorpio reading that I did yesterday. What's coming in, what may have made you finally at the Tower fall is that you have a soulmate coming in. A relationship. An old friend. An old flame. Or maybe a soulmate. I'm just going to see what the book says here. Yeah. Renewal. Harmonious networks. Blessings passed on. Okay? So we're following with the runes. Again, like they are really transmitting. The Magician stayed behind. Spirit just said there's somebody praying for you. Somebody outside. Or it might be this other person praying for you. Making it work. Pulling together wands. You know, like pulling everything together. Magician isn't usually that card. But that's what Spirit said, so. Okay, tell us about this Six of Cups then, Spirit. What's that? Tell us about this Six of Cups, Spirit. This isn't... Tell us about the person, their person coming in. Oh! You've manifested him. This guy here... You might have found Knight of Sword coming into a King of Sword. You might have found out a truth about this person. It's weakened you. Maybe he was cheating. Maybe he made promises and never kept them. And finally, it's like you found out something. It's like, no. And you finally let that fall. Because you have the sense things are being revealed under the moon. True love, Spirit just said. Oh, there you are. A lot of tarot readers go for the moon as dark and deceptive and things hidden. But I don't. First Nations culture, like where we are in Saskatchewan, Canada, that's woman power. It is in tarot too. It's woman power. It's the power of manifestation. It is... Oh, I'm just recognizing that your person might be a Cancer. If you're walking at night and you have this bright full moon, it will lead you. You need to trust it. You trust the moonlight and walk in the moonlight, right? It leads the way. Okay. Spirit says, because I asked about this in reference to the Six of Cups, that this person may have always been there and you never noticed before because all your attention was on this shithead here. Did I get a Six of Cups yesterday? Tell us more about, the Six of Cups. This is really resonating with yesterday. The Six of Cups may be also in another relationship that he needs to get out of. And he's got some choices to make. Will he leave this behind that looks good on paper, just like yours looked good on paper? Or will he do the fool's journey to you? He's worried about how he's going to be judged. You both are, maybe. He's worried more so about judgment. But judgment can also be a time of your blessings finally coming in. Hold on one tick. I'm still a little winded from my walk. TBH. Yeah, rebirth, renewal, awakening, rejuvenation. So he's moving away from this Queen of Coins towards you. So, you know, you're both maybe in relationships right now, but you're both kind of really weakened by this. Now, Spirit, can you tell us a little bit about... Okay, so for you, you're letting your tower fall. Him, of course, he doesn't have a tower because I haven't switched cards. He's moving on, though. Yes, okay. Should I switch cards? Queen of Wands is on the bottom. Okay, I will see. They'll tell me. If nothing comes out, then I'll have to switch cards. Okay, Spirit. Scorpio Sagittarius, like the runes are saying that things are all of a sudden going to change. You got a Chariot here. All of a sudden things are going to change. He's thinking about leaving her, but he's got to decide. But he's got this judgment here. He's looking at rejuvenation and renewal. And he's turned away from this Queen of Coins. There we go. Oh. Okay. Outcome. He's looking at you as a Queen of Cups. Okay, nice. Outcome. Just going to check this out. 7 of Wands. I know I refer to books a lot. It's not because I don't know the cards. It's because Spirit gives me specific decks for you for each reading. And there's a reason why. It's because a lot of the decks have slightly different takes on the card in the book. And obviously I have like 30 decks. I can't memorize each book. But if I check the book often, I'll see what it was that was different that they wanted to show me. So, yeah. Okay, so outcome is what I asked. He's moving away from the Queen of Coins. It's all about money. And going to the Queen of Cups, it's all about heart. You both are like in positions of money. And breaking up these relationships will be hard on your pocketbook. But you don't care. He's ready to start over with nothing. You're still a queen. The Queen of Cups, though, isn't just wealthy. She's wise. She's free. She's often psychic abilities. She can create something from nothing. She's loving and generous and kind. In this book, outcome 7 of Wands is resolute firmness and bravery, overcoming challenges, just like your runes said, overcoming challenges even if it seems like it's against the odds on the outside. The strength of personal integrity, which is what we also talked about in your runes. And then the Ace of Coins, new beginnings, like you don't need to worry about your coins. Once you two get together, your coins are going to show up. It's your abundance. Contentment, fulfillment, treasure, riches. Okay? Security. This can mean security had its price. Which is fine. Because ultimately, together, it's the whole world. It's a really beautiful reading. You know, Ingvar's burst of power, sudden success. Suddenly, see the Chariot. Suddenly, it's your time. New relationships come in. You're in a season of blessing. And the blessing seems all the sweeter. From the shit, right? From the right? When you've been weak, you know what it is to be strong. When you've been poor, you know what it is to be rich. Oh, Scorpio Sagittarius, that's really nice. So, you may be in different places in these seasons, in this reading, okay? Every blessing. I keep forgetting to say this, and I would like my channel to grow. My son's like, you need to tell people, if this reading resonated with you, if it has helped you in any way, please feel free to share it. And please feel free to like it. And please feel free to subscribe. And if you really like these readings, I mean, you can go in and check your sun sign and your moon signs and the signs of the other people in your life, because I'm going to be going through these. So, you can check out what's going on with other people. So, yeah, every blessing. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And we will see you when we see you. Bye.